What you are about to witness is Victor Wembanyama's first win ever in an NBA game. And there is a lot of lessons we learned from this win. Some of them rhyme with the saying, ice in his veins, but that will have to wait for later. Now, if I told you that Victor can legitimately guard 2 through 5, you'd probably think I was crazy, but the tape says otherwise. Here, Victor gets switched on to Jalen Green, who is playing the 2. First, the Spurs do a good job eliminating the driving lane, and when Jalen steps back for 3, Victor is able to close out hard from the paint. When he gets isolated on the wing, he moves his feet well enough to stay in front of the offensive player. But when Dillon Brooks counters with the step back, again, it's another excellent contest. The more I watch him, the more I realize that Wemby is actually very ambidextrous with his closeouts. Here, the Rockets start off in a 1-4 high alignment, which basically places the ball handler at the top of the key, while the other 4 players line up across the free throw line extended. From there, Dillon Brooks and Jabari Smith Jr. set back screens for the 2 wings and then pop out beyond the 3-point line. When Jabari gets the ball, he pulls up right away, but Victor is able to fully disrupt the shot with his left. To do this effectively, this suffocating, takes a lot of coordination at his height. To counter Wemby's closeout ability, Jabari later decides to drive, and Victor does a good job of not biting on the shot fake and only going up once Jabari himself is in the air. This is a good adjustment from just 2 games ago when Victor was biting on every shot fake. The rate at which he learns from his mistakes is tremendous. Here, in early drop coverage, Victor is able to deter the drive while at the same time staying in position to recover to the roller to block the shot. But his best defensive play in this game, well, we will have to save that one for later. And trust me, you will thank me for that. On the night, Victor really struggled from 3. He shot 6 3-pointers and missed every single one of them. None of them were really ill-advised except maybe this one, and even that technically is not a bad shot. So far, 25% of his shots are 3-pointers, and he is shooting 27.3% from distance, which is not good. But as soon as he steps inside that 3-point line, the percentages completely switch. Here, Victor is being double-teamed in the post, therefore Sohan cuts across to draw the help defender. After that, look at how much space Victor now has to operate. From there, it's one dribble, dream shake into a shot fake, and then rise up for the fadeaway. In today's NBA, the mid-range is the arena of the superstars, and Victor is already proving to be great in that range. I mean, the world-destroying potential here is absolutely tantalizing. One of his most underrated skill sets is his rim running ability. Rim running is fundamental to good transition offense. Not only does it provide an outlet for the ball handler, it also draws defenders into the paint to create open shots for shooters in the corners. And this play illustrates that perfectly. On the defensive end, the Spurs get the rebound and Wemby starts off halfway in the paint. The defense is disoriented and their main priority is stopping the ball. So Victor takes advantage by rim running and being the first person down the court. And from there, he hilariously steals the alley-oop from his own teammate. The lesson here being that, on the basketball court, no one is safe from Wemby.
There he is again.
In the second half of the game is when we saw the first evidence of the clutch gene in Victor. Before we get to that though, take a look at this. This is Kyrie Irving back when he was on the Nets. Ironically, it's against the Houston Rockets as well. Kyrie uses one of his signature high ball cups to get past Alperen Sengun for the layup. Of course, nothing we haven't seen before. This is one of the best finishers in NBA history, using the court as a canvas for his artwork. Now here is a 7'4" version of that same patented high ball cup into a layup finish.
Into the paint, goes up and scores with an and one.
None of it makes sense, and all of it is amazing. Now, in case you forgot the previous lesson on the importance of rim running, here is Exhibition B.
There you go. I've been talking about it.
But now let's discuss the clutch gene. In the simplest terms, the clutch gene asks one question and one question only. Can you perform under the highest of pressure? And with his team down 5 in the 4th, here is how Victor answered that exact question. Here, Wemby gets the ball at the logo post-up. When most fans think about the logo, this is what they think of. But the more valuable part of the floor is actually this part known as the logo post-up area in NBA circles. From the post post, Victor faces up, jabs right, then drives left. When Jabari denies him the driving lane, he spins and then proceeds to put him on a poster.
On the drive. Oh my goodness! Send it to the line! VW!
Dillon Brooks' reaction is hilarious. He looks at Wemby like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" In transition, the Rockets have a 2-on-1 advantage and Victor has to cover both players coming at him. Jalen Green passes it to Jabari, which turns Victor around. And when Jabari goes up for the dunk, Victor meets him at the apex for the ferocious block. But Jabari gets the rebound, so Victor finds a way to get back into the play for another savage rejection.
Smith. Oh my! Blocked by Wemby. Blocked again by Wemby. Get it out of here! Push the ball.
But maybe that wasn't enough to convince you, so let's increase the pressure. With his team down 2 and only 28 seconds left in the game, Victor gets the ball again at the logo post-up. In triple threat position, he tries to shake Jabari, but Jabari stays solid, so Victor gets low and drives right to tie the game.
Wembanyama on the drive. He scores! We're tied!
This game eventually would go to overtime, but you literally haven't seen anything yet, because in overtime, Victor wouldn't relent. Unfortunately, one of his jump shots in overtime wasn't captured on the broadcast. But no point crying over spilt milk, because Victor is a gift that keeps on giving. Here, Alperen Sengun gets the rebound and Wemby doubles. But when Jabari cuts back door, Wemby has the wherewithal to get back into position. When Alperen tries to thread the pass, Victor steals the ball and begins rim running. When Devin Vassell misses the free throw, Victor tips the ball and misses. He gets the rebound but misses the layup again. So he decides enough is enough.
Wemby kept to the line. Wemby with the stuff. Oh, they're gonna call goaltending.
With 1 minute and 50 seconds left in overtime, the Spurs run some high-low action with the two bigs where Victor spins off of Dillon Brooks and Zach Collins lobs the ball to him. Victor is unable to control the pass, but he recovers for the little floating layup and gets fouled. And when he gets to the line, all there is in his veins is ice and even more ice. After the game, Victor thanked the fans in celebration for his first NBA win ever.
Hey Spurs fans, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. The atmosphere was crazy for my first ever win with this team. You know, I'm so proud of my teammates. And yeah, appreciate the love. I love you guys. The atmosphere was incredible and hopefully it's going to be a whole lot more to come. Go Spurs, go.
And if the basketball gods can spare him from injury, then this will be the first of many, many wins for the Spurs.
On the drive. Oh my goodness! Send it to the line! VW!
Subscribe if you are enjoying watching Wemby play.